guys. Already like him. We need 200 likes fast. Let's go larratt. देखिए इसमें देखो इसमें तो कुछ मजा भी नहीं है बड़ा मजा है. शेयर कर दो भाई शेयर. Just hit the like button. We need 300 likes. Just hit the like. Just hit the like. All you guys hit the like. Hit the like.
बहुत मजा आएगा फिर सारा सीख लेंगे.
Ladies and gentlemen,
आधे घंटे के ब्रेक होते हैं तो मजा आता है.
अबे क्रेकिंग नहीं किया जा रहा है तो गला खराब है चुप रहा है.
बढ़िया नहीं है क्या वाला?
यार फ्लेवर में मजा नहीं आ रहा.
on stage
मजा नहीं आ
for the
रहा.
introduction
पूरा
of
इतना
this
मस्त है ना.
हाँ कोको कोला का
magnificent
लगी है
arm
तगड़ा है.
wrestler.
इसकी क्वालिटी तेरे को एकदम सॉफ्ट पाउडर.
हां एकदम वैसा है पाउडर सा.
The man I am about to introduce
303 watching guys.
proudly
Like the video भाई.
hails
जितने भी
from and
देख रहे हो भाई लाइक
represents
करो वीडियो को. ऑलरेडी हिट द लाइक
the
बटन.
great arm wrestling nation of Georgia.
ले बेटे 300 उधर 300.
Georgia national
600
champion,
लोग देख रहे हैं.
a multiple EAF champion of Europe, and a multiple
Sound of
WAF champion of the world.
guys like the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome genadi. Kvikvinia.
भाई देख मैंने ये ना उसका भी लाइव कर रहे हैं जिसको और अच्छी क्वालिटी में देखना ना ऊपर पिन है उस पे जाके देख लो और बढ़िया क्वालिटी में दिखा रहा है. सीधा दिखा नहीं सकते वरना वो बैन कर देंगे. अभी देखिए क्या पहन क्या है.
Oh my god. Check the genadi. Guys like the video. Can we hit 200 likes? Just 200 likes and I will show you full screen.
हाँ फुल स्क्रीन फॉर वन राउंड. 6-5-6-1 136 किलो
Devon
140
कैसा लग रहा है? Check this devon.
अब ड्रामे चालू होंगे.
वो पन्ना कर रहे हैं फुट. देख क्या लिख रहा है? Put good the phone all the matches I will give you $100. फिर उससे फ्रॉड हो रहा है तो खरीद ले भाई.
इस टाइम पे बस ना वो पोलाइट हो गया कि आप बस लव एंड सपोर्ट दो.
Guys, can we hit 250 likes?
अब शांत हो जा मैच देख अब. लाइक
You should hide the screen. They are not hitting the like button. Full screen, okay.
दिखा देते हैं.
Human
ऐसे
being
tease कर
there
रहे
is
हैं.
in the sport of arm wrestling in Genadi
Check this, guys.
and his
Check this.
opponent are the most recognizable, the most famous, the one person that has done the most to get us here
छोटा लग
along
रहा है
Yeah,
क्या
New
bro, shut
Jersey
up.
is this
होता है ये
man,
मन.
the Canadian giant in devon larratt.
Travis Bajan. I am so excited to see this thing go down again. We've seen him meet before and it was hellfire. Right now, tonight here in Tbilisi, the biggest Devon Larratt we've ever seen. And he is facing a man without a backward step in the general. Genadi Kvikvinia. Last time these two faced each other, it was the Georgian with the win. Can he repeat that tonight? And this whole
अगर तेरे को देखनी है ना आर्यन भाई इंस्टा पे जाके देख ले अच्छी क्वालिटी में
आर्यन भाई
मिलेगी.
देख इंस्टा पे देखिए
Just was commenting how this is not the main event, but my
बहुत अच्छी
goodness,
क्वालिटी
you
में दिख रहा है
cannot
इंस्टा पे
tell
चलिए फॉलो
by
कर
the reaction of this crowd. This is extraordinary. We just saw Devon Larratt
Yeah, stop complaining, guys.
5 months ago
Iraqi lost,
at
yes, Iraqi lost.
231 pounds, and today he walks on to the stage at over 300 pounds.
अभी ये तो अभी बहुत अपने हैवी वेट पे है ना शायद.
A dedicated
Heavy
athlete.
actually.
And listen, The biggest problem with Devon Larratt's reign is that he cannot accept defeat. Every single person on the list that has in fact defeated him, he is after that human being. And this is no different. Last match, I think Devon weighed almost 275, 280 pounds. He has taken it even more serious, even more crazy. Genadi definitely not letting any extra arm wrestling that Devon likes to do to tire, to weaken his opponent. He is simply walking away from the table, demanding the hand and wrist are at the right height, that the finger, that the knuckles are showing, and that the Genadi Kvikvinia understands now. This usually 5-round match will be decided over 7 rounds now.
इसी आज बता देंगे ना एंड में कि अब कब होगा
शायद आप
बहुत टाइम लगेगा 1-2 महीने की तो हो जाएगा
30 प्रैक्टिस वाले इसमें तो लेते हैं प्लेयर तैयार भी करना
डेट भी इटाली का मैच नहीं होगा
नेक्स्ट
बाचो जीत गया ना बाचो वन साइडेड
This gentleman needs to start there. There cannot be a bunch of manipulation. And from what it looks,
I'm sorry, bro.
The referees have listened to Genadi, and one warning has been issued to No Limits. Devon Larratt, the absolute scene here, a mob scene here in Tbilisi. This crowd behind Genadi, but listen. When Devon Larratt came out, a lot of fans super excited that the most entertaining arm wrestler in the country is now pleading with Genadi. Stop crying, put the straps on. This can get ugly, Neil.
They've got a warning there also for Genadi Kvikvinia. Little infringement there. We are in the referee's grip. Little movement there, and it cost
at least 500 likes.
Talk about step into enemy territory. No limits there.
Like
Larratt is
if
facing
you
a
need
man who
500
looks like
likes,
Zeus
I will show you like this.
in his whole
Okay,
nation.
just like the video.
This is going to be a war. Oh, big trying to look in the straps exactly as expected. Now, the back pressure initiated on that start from Genadi Kvikvinia. Feel
watch
like
it on
that is
Insta Live.
what he
ID
has
is
If you
already
watched
pinned.
it on Insta, like
in this
I have,
matchup. Look
like
at that.
guys,
Just jumps out of there, no
I
purchase
pinned
whatsoever, and
pinned
didn't
the
attempt
link.
to. Do you feel like he goes
go
straight into
and
that
check
press?
my
That's what got
Insta.
him
You
the
can
success
see
last time,
it like
Travis.
this.
Will he look for it
Better
early?
quality.
Yeah, I think
In
that he
4,
probably
8x
thinks
quality.
that that's really his get-out-of-jail-free card.
You said
is the
200
press,
likes for
the
full
activity,
stream.
but I'm not sure.
Can't
Listen,
say.
Devon Larratt is prepared for that. This guy
You
has
want to see
eaten
like
his
this?
way to a dominant
Call
fashion
me
right now. This dude is
ऐसे सच बोलूं लोग नहीं करते ऐसे दिखाते हैं इसमें
एक कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक पड़ी है मेरे को,
आप क्या देखा
पर वो अभी मार्च में खत्म हो जाएगी.
than anybody. Should have went ahead and taken it.
He said 200 Dread, watch it on Insta. Already, ID is already pinned.
Check this.
Better pin the laptop, I would say.
48 years.
Slug dog. YouTube will take down this video. YouTube, this live stream. देखियो
Absolutely dominating the Georgian athlete, and we can tell by the banter that the Georgian is already a little shook. Does not like the strap being applied.
मिला 1800 लोग देख रहे हैं 1800 लोग बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट है तूने तो अभी रील डाली थी
Yeah, one foul now. Warning foul, Genadi Kvikvinia. There was a lot of verbals going on there. Unfortunately, we cannot hear at our commentary point. We don't have the feed from the athletes' microphones, but you can see that there is an
Insta
enormous
ID, bro.
amount of
I
conversation
have
taking
just
place
pinned the
as
Insta.
always.
Just check the Insta, na. Yeah.
And you can
बिल्कुल illegal है
expect
बिल्कुल
that to continue throughout the duration.
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, मैंने किसने
Will be
देखा
7
नहीं
rounds,
है.
remember? Originally scripted for 5 rounds, will be 7 rounds here.
Another interesting decision from Genadi to accept
Insta पे
that.
बैन नहीं हो सकता ना.
Just because the guy screams it, you don't have to listen to that stuff.
Insta पे तो
3
प्लेयर खुद
rounds is
वीडियो डाल
hard
देते हैं
enough. That
वो तो एक
extra
क्लिप डालते हैं, थोड़ा सा
this
दिखा
guy
देते हैं, एक राउंड नहीं दिखा देते हैं बस.
और लाइक
Larratt's
भी
upper
करते हैं
body
ये
torso
देखो
is so big.
Insta ID ऋतिक.arm
Hrithik.arm.
What's the score
This guy
Genadi is going mad right now.
both got one foul
Like you got him from the big arm
Match is going to
He's
start.
got big upper body, big face, big
Face. Let's talk about the face because it's big. Huge
पता क्या होगा
face.
पहले राउंड में?
Devon is
Genadi talking a
लंबा मैच चलेगा, हुक में जाएगा मेरे को लगता है.
this, I think, is not very good.
Devon थोड़ा सा
Mike
अजीब
was
लग रहा
definitely looking to get into the press.
And one shot fired. A nice little shiver with the palm of the hand to the right chest of Devon Larratt. Devon Larratt acting like he didn't even feel it here. This is going to get dangerous. And I'm telling you right now, if they start fighting, I'm with the Georgian team. I'm not taking an ass whipping here.
Follow him on Insta and message him. He will send you all the videos. You can watch them later.
But that's a
If you
different
want to
matchup
watch
right now. Let's
all matches,
concentrate on arm
Follow
wrestling.
him and message him on
It is
Insta.
getting
He will send you
follow
all
him.
the
crazy
messages
up there.
in HD.
The most significant thing that I have seen is that Devon Larratt has once again created that maelstrom, that
Go on
chaos
my
in
Instagram,
which he
okay?
thrives and
इनको
exists.
दिखाई देता हूँ
And
ऐसे
can he be matched
अभी जब मैच चल रहा
at the
है
intensity level?
Referee trying to square the shoulders to Devon. Listening.
Genadi creeping around, trying to engage that
3-2-5.
shoulder early, and that's a warning, a foul.
वो जीत गया. फाउल हो गया डेवन का.
Genadi win the first
Has
round.
gone to kvikvinia on fouls. Nobody, I certainly didn't want to see that.
Yeah, we have seen Devon manipulate the situation, and I remember, listen, this is one of those situations. Tyson said it best. He didn't deserve to be in jail for that crime.
As I can see, there is 1.7k watching. Just go and subscribe the channel. Okay, just subscribe
Even
this.
if he was a saint
Next
up there,
tournament
it's
will all be-
completely okay for the arm wrestling.
Have you subscribed the channel?
Finally.
Just say yes or no. Just type. Have you subscribed
Only in a
it?
match. I think the arm
Have
wrestling
you subscribed it or not? Just subscribe the channel and I will show you the next round. Just say yes. Have you subscribed it? Subscribe or not?
A lot of speaking from
Subscribe.
Genadi, which means there must have been something to
इसमें देख.
why he was complaining so much. We understand the hand and wrist position.
All that aside, I'm going to jump in on the opposite side of that argument right away and say that I personally am as sick as a pig in a pie shop.
Guys, go and subscribe the channel and hit the like button. Can we hit 500 likes? Can we hit 500 likes?
I want to know who the strongest
Just
one of these
who
guys
won the
is.
first
And I
round?
want to see them arm wrestle.
Genadi won the first round by foul.
That is the last foul we see. Hopefully that kickstarts a different attitude and a different approach, and we see these guys go to work together.
इसमें वो बोलना है इंस्टा का हमने दिखा इनको वो दिखाना है ये बोल रहा है कि इंस्टा नहीं मिल रहा. Guys, if you want to watch
higher quality
like this quality, go in this channel. Just follow my.
Just check the quality.
Check this. ये तो पूरा ही लग रहा है कि यार इसने कभी नहीं लिया.
The more times that we try to get a grip in this set grip, the more opportunity in a situation that the referees are not going to allow today.
इस पे कितने हुआ है लेकिन फर्स्ट है ना कि
Kvikvinia of Georgia, Georgian general.
गाइस जाके इस आईडी
Really getting
को
revved
फॉलो
up,
करिए
as you
इसमें
would
लाइक देखिए
expect him
जल्दी
to
जाइए
do. He is at home.
कर दीजिए जिसने इंस्टा पे
And you can
कर दिया जल्दी
see
फॉलो
as
करिए
we
जाके
look
इसमें
in
500
front of
करवाइए
us from our commentary position that
सीधा
this
न्यूज़ चैनल
crowd
बनके
is rabid
500 likes
excited.
and
They
follow.
want this
Start
thing to
लग
go
जाएगा?
down. They want
हाँ,
it to
हाँ,
be
हाँ,
about
हाँ,
arm
हाँ,
wrestling,
हाँ.
as do we all. And we saw the first little trace around of
0-0
these guys
no
engaging.
Genadi 1 and Devon 0.
Oh, once again we see a warning and one center. Want this thing to be contested on strength and technical diligence.
Will the booze start to creep in here? I heard a little
इंस्टा पे करीब नहीं है ना
like Devon was trying to defend his honor after the
Guys, follow on Instagram. Make it 500 today.
This thing, we haven't seen a clean
पीछे
start
पीछे
yet. A lot of chaos here.
जल्दी से
Normally
भाई
in the
follow कर दो
past,
जाके.
with every
500 कर दो
other
इसे
opponent,
500.
you would give up big favor for No Limits Devon Larratt. However, he is arm wrestling a pro,
Devon Larratt तो पूरा
a
हटाना
guy
ही
that
पड़ेगा.
is used to deep water.
The worst
And just
dream
like the
mystery.
last match, there were
अबे हाँ,
times
अगर डेवन हार गया ना ये वाला,
that Devon Larratt was in
क्या है ये?
अबे सालों तुमने तो अनफॉलो कर दिया.
still in the
कितने में
match.
बोलो?
Surely jumpstart
कुछ तो
by
कम कर दिया भाई, कर दो इसे फॉलो कर दो.
तो खाली मैच देख ले.
I'm sure you didn't
तो
shut
बाद
your
में देख
eyes
सकता है
after
कहीं
that.
ना.
हाँ ये तो
Kept them open.
अबे क्या पता ना दिखे क्योंकि वो वॉच ही दिख रहा था मेरे को वॉच ना
ना ना बाद में दिखता है.
Amazing.
1-2 घंटे बाद वापस सारे आ
lot
जाते हैं.
stronger in
तो वहाँ
that
से कुछ
start
ऐसे डाल
than
सकता हूँ ना.
anything that we've seen thus far
इंस्टा पे तो
tonight.
बैन नहीं होता ना, मैं
Ladies
इंस्टा पे डाल सकता हूँ
and
ना
gentlemen, don't be
प्लीज.
surprised if the North American athlete shows that he is truly the only real
This is
threat to
level-
Devon shagging this feeling.
डेवन लैरेट.
You can see by the form that Devon is super committed to being the man.
look at the shoulder commitment.
Genadi showing in his real attitude in his own country.
I mean, I know a moment ago you were talking about Devon driving forward with his shoulder, but he's being matched there by Genadi. Genadi will literally fight fire with fire, and he's doing so there because
ऐसा कुछ करे.
his back looked like a seesaw there. That was not even remotely straight.
हाँ ये अभी डाल दिया.
And as more people flood into this already
इंस्टा
packed
वाले इंस्टा पे
arena,
कहीं एटलीस्ट.
इंस्टा
you
पे
can
ग्रुप की
see
लिंक मिल सकती है.
that we are already
हाँ
20
स्टोरी पे
minutes
डलता तो ग्रुप
into
ज्वाइन कर लो.
दिखाइए अगर तू ये ग्रुप क्रिएट कर
what
तो
is
सबको म्यूट कर
basically
सकते हैं.
the
सब
arm
बोलते रहेंगे
wrestling
तो फिर ज्यादा
equivalent
होगा.
of a cycle.
चल देखते हैं.
It's a moose and cow
अभी
and
थोड़ी
cut
डाल
down
तो बंदे जितने भी वाचिंग वो सारे
pickup trucks
एटलीस्ट ऐड
getting
हो जाएंगे.
all
ऑडियंस हो जाएगी
over the
एटलीस्ट.
place. We are literally nowhere
हाँ,
near
नो
seeing
समझ
this
रहा.
thing start straight. Referees will not
टेल द
speak
स्कोर क्या है?
1-0 Genadi.
1-0 Genadi and Genadi 1 foul for this round.
Shoulder coming
Oh,
forward.
we lost.
एक्टिंग कर रहा है.
Once again, Devon Larratt making fun of Gennadi's approach on how to get to the strap. This is amazing.
It is
वो
pretty
करना है, वो
strange
create
that
करिए और
Gennadi
account
seems to be taking up a stance there that he will not accept the nominated strap, but it's utterly pointless because it's almost like it's just another opportunity to deny Devon what he wants. Maybe he's the smartest guy in the room and it's a mental battle that he's just trying to confuse him. But what it is doing is eating up time and allowing Devon to create more chaos for us to all live in an already dramatic match, which we haven't actually seen a single. As the strap is applied, once again making zero attempt to disguise the fact that he will look to charge into the press, run underneath Devon, and drive him to the pad in the same manner that gifted him so much success the first time these guys met. But you do feel like Devon is
कोई ना को बात करने दी ना लोग के
committed
तो
with
मजा
his
आएगा.
shoulder coming forward at
एक
this
दूसरे
stage.
लड़े ना ये.
Transition
एक
from that
दूसरे से.
spot. He looked exceptional.
तभी लोगों को भाई मजा आता है.
चल फिर.
I think Gennadi feels something crazy
इस round
up
के बाद
there,
ना.
Neil. I think if we can get a clean go, it's going to be an immediate win for Devon. No Limits Larratt, North America on their feet. The
Telling
Canadians.
the referees there, Trump, just say go. But at the moment, look at the shoulders
क्या होगा बता.
of Genadi Quickfit now he
Easy
came forward
for
and touched there.
Let's go guys.
That is
Let's
clinic.
go.
And he looked into the crowd here at Tbilisi and
You
said,
see that, Eric?
"Fight."
हाँ
Look at
press,
that.
no,
Dominant, dominant.
Let's go
Absolutely
guys.
dominant from No Limits Devon Larratt. And he silenced this
Nice one.
crowd and a little rumble of boos going through. But you cannot deny the fact that he just charged directly into and through Genadi Quickvinia.
Let's be completely honest about when that right shoulder doesn't move and you're
नहीं करते हैं इंस्टा पे यूट्यूब पे चल
ability
फिर भी
to
चलता है.
not only wrist curl but to pronate as well.
दिखा
There's
दो मैं
not a
फोन में
lot of
करूँगा.
lanes there. Now, Gennadi does his scariest
Okay,
thing.
guys, so
Be
एकदम real
press.
audience होगी ना.
He does not. If
ये
that
एकदम
posture
real
stays
audience
the
होगी.
same, there is, listen,
Can we hit 1K on Instagram?
is closed.
Just go
Condemned.
and
There is no
follow my
bridge
Instagram,
for him
okay?
to get that wrist.
Can we
How
hit
strange was
1K
that there, though, right?
on
We come to
Insta?
the table. Both men obviously want that strap. Genadi Quickvinia, Devon says, "You want the strap?" No, absolutely not. You do struggle to see what difference it's going to make because
Genadi got humbled.
I mean, he's diving forward. What is he trying to do? Get a straight up
The shoulder, the right
pull me forward.
Yellow round on him.
Yeah.
This guy is a
I have pinned the.
This is a big, strong, intelligent guy. We've seen in the past his ability to lay on his tricep,
I have
get
pinned
underneath the table,
the Instagram link. Just go and can we hit 1K
we know
followers
that
today?
that does leave the avenue open for some sort of flop
Just go
wrist
and
press.
hit the
Not today, young man.
follow
Today.
button.
Sir.
If you go down to the woods today, you are sure of a big surprise. And I'll tell you what, Devon Larratt's shoulder commitment is
Guys,
definitely high.
जाके follow करो. जल्दी से जाके follow करो.
You know what?
Can we hit 1K followers?
Thing is there for the fans of genadi kvikvinia, of which there are
Follow
so
मार दो,
many
अगली बार भी देख लेना
crammed
free
into
में.
this arena tonight. Is that there was no stopping
500
point
कर दो,
on the
अगली
way
बार
to
भी
the
आपको
pan.
free में
It
देख
was
के जाओ.
straight through route one, pan to pan to pan. Absolutely hammered it.
4000 लोग से कितने बड़े अमाउंट का 4000.
उनको बोलते जरा वो कर दो.
We want to see Alex.
भाई एक रुपए भी करते हैं ना तो हो जाता है
If you're still on the Genadi train
तब
here,
बताइए 1800 होने के बाद एक एक करने के बाद खरीद सकते हैं. कितना महंगा है.
Devon shut it
जिन
down.
बंदों ने दो बंदों ने 150 रुपए दिए.
If Devon wants to
तो
hook,
एक
and
महीने
he
के
has
400
shown that he is
देंगे.
not leaving that open.
थैंक यू भाई. क्या नाम था
Genadi's
भाई?
got a good hook.
देख ही रहे
We
हैं.
will see
क्या
now
नाम है?
भावेश भाई
if
देख
he
लो.
was
भावेश भाई, thank you.
hell-bent on the press or can he
पुलिस में
fight
यूट्यूब
in a
ओए ओए हुक में होल्ड कर दिया. देख होल्ड कर दिया. देख
लेट्स गो.
भाई काश हरा दे गेनाडी से. क्या करेगा. रोल कर देगा. देखो
लेट्स गो.
onto his hand and wrist. He didn't have a good angle, but I can tell you, he was talking to genadi kvikvinia there, and he was
Guys,
utterly and
go on my
completely
Instagram.
comfortable. Look at this
I have
again.
pinned the.
Referee just blocking, but we could see that Devon Larratt
I
was
have pinned
talking.
the
throughout.
link.
He
Just
rolled
go
inside, and then he
and
rolled back
follow
out.
this account.
A much
Let's go
better
and follow.
start from Genadi there
We
in the
can
hook,
we hit-
having the holding power.
You can
Look
check
at
this.
the smiles, the talks. Listen,
Talking to him, oh Pana.
I am wondering how in the world are these athletes
You can
over
check the
40
watchings
years old
also.
and continually getting better? It shows that
Yes,
all they
follow
really needed was a platform big enough for them to show how great they truly can be. Now, Genadi knows this thing's got to stay in the hook. It's got to be in the hook. Tell him you're cool with the straps right now and hook with this guy. And Genadi says, Travis, you don't know what you're talking about. I will do this my way.
भाई जाके सारे फॉलो करो.
That was the best round for Genadi too, even especially when you couldn't see the look.
जाके 1K करवाओ इस पे.
Another camera angle.
1K की watching है जल्दी से 1K.
That
Look at
Devon
how
Larratt
big he is, Travis. Oh,
With the score of Todd or Irakli. Todd Irakli is 4-2.
that shot, you can. The frame is ridiculous, and he's coming forward.
the press, the right shoulder. Watch exactly where it comes at the beginning. It's coming forward.
Yeah, it's good, but he's getting knocked back. He's actually good. His shoulder is straight. He arced it forward. Kind of a weird situation there because you could see that Genadi's going to just try to charge underneath him, and if there is a lane there, it's simply because that Devon Larratt is so committed that he's going to hang in there.
कर देंगे यार.
And it
1000
could
ही
lead
तो
to
है
an
यार.
imbalance,
इतने
but
लोग देख
you
रहे
feel
हैं.
like it's something
Yes,
correct
signing
immediately in the
नहीं
next
होती है,
round of
कोई
this
सी
7-rounder. But I don't know. At the moment,
इसमें क्या
it
है?
doesn't seem
Strap, there's always a way out when someone is pressing you as well too. So I just think that you're going to see Genadi try to press, but once again, that really
down,
showdown is unbelievable. Watch the cupping, watch the wrist curl, watch the right shoulder. He did get under it. He finally
he got under it, but the evidence is there because he's shouting, elbow, elbow, I knocked his elbow. That's a desperation thing. You know, you want to win this straight up, you don't want to try and drive a guy off the back of the pad and get him unbalanced. We want to see arm wrestling. And to be honest, that is how Genadi Kvikvinia will roll. This is a guy that has made his name through blood and thunder. This is a guy that comes up here to arm wrestling. If he is getting on his bike and running, looking for infringements, that tells you just how significant that power he is feeling from No Limits Devon Larratt must in fact be.
Can we hit 2K followers, 2K subscribers today?
Yeah.
Fight me.
Yeah.
My goodness,
Just
in this
subscribe the channel.
atmosphere, this is extremely
Have you subscribed it or
amazing
not?
strength athlete in Devon Larratt, and it's so easy to let the jealousy, at least on my part, hit, and you kind of try to take away his greatness. You try to talk about the antics as much as you can, but listen, when the dust settles, just know that this is an extraordinarily exceptional athlete in the sport of arm wrestling. He is our leader, and he is a bad, bad man.
So many options available to him, Travis. We know that he's got the extreme outside lane covered, but there's been none of that tonight. He's coming forward, he's trying to engage you. He's not looking at all to get into the Kings. He's not looking at all to stretch the thing open. His momentum and weight is forward. All 138 kilograms, morning weight of it, is coming straight for. I know, it's criminally. I mean,
here we go. I would say, listen, let's just be honest. This is the last opportunity for Genadi. Right now, we're in the strap. You had your best round last round. You showed your arm power, the ability to hang on for that 15-second match. Now, do you have the technical prowess to get that wrist underneath the hand, knowing that your opponent is not scared at all of your top rope hook? And this guy's super intelligent. He knows how to shut down the lanes. And my goodness, he has done a great job here today.
at the visual there. I actually think Genadi may have been looking to punch him right off the back of the pad there and forget about trying to go for the pin. And that is very unusual. What we do know is, the win by any means necessary mentality. But when you are forcing this man in this place to look for a way out of the match without getting to the pin pad, that in itself is impressive, and I hope we see this thing going on.
My goodness, how
can
it be?
I mean, oh my word. Genadi went early there and bounced off.
There's nothing open. There is nothing open.
You can hear, you talked about it earlier, will we hear the boos? You're starting to hear them now a little bit here in Tbilisi, because look at the shoulders of Genadi there as he tries to kick forward and slide underneath. And I think Devon's got to warn him.
You here? Hey, Bristol, you're better than this guy. You are better than him. Open your hand.
Truly chaotic atmosphere up there at the table. It feels like it's hard to recall just how we've got to 3 pins here, because arm wrestling is Devon once again just say go, let him go, and dives on top of it. Decimation, absolutely dominant performance. No Limits Devon Larratt there showed what he is capable of in this new massive form.
Every super heavyweight is on notice, and that includes the king of arm wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This is the guy right here. If anybody, all due respect to Vitali and to Hermes, make no mistake about it, the #1 contender to Levon Shaganishvili is right there. Listen, I got a guy who runs with Mitsubishi. Eric Swede told me, he's like, listen, Travis, Devon Larratt is going to beat everyone. And my goodness, Eric, I can hear your words right now, man.
Did you see on that start how deeply those guys went frame on frame? Devon was aware of what was coming.
Look, Devon's asking if anyone else wants to take his place. This guy, look at the back. Look at the back of the head. Look at the face. Look at the eyes. You're talking about a dangerous man in Devon Larratt.
And for the first time, Genadi Kvikvinia doesn't want to make eye contact there. He avoided the gaze of no limits Devon Larratt, and
You're fucking straight. You're fucking straight.
the referee asking
See shit.
Devon to back his shoulder off, and to be honest, he didn't look like he was too far forward there.
No, Devon begging the referee to just stay out of this. I can handle this. We don't care how it gets started. I am in rare form here. This is a lot of work. Usually we talk about the work being how to lose the weight. Devon Larratt has put it the absolute work on how to gain 70 pounds in 4 months and make yourself absolutely
underway again.
Unstoppable.
Now, an interesting dynamic there. We had, in the previous start, Alexander, the top referee, completely happy with the position on the shoulders, and the down referee asking for the shoulders to be backed off. And I thought, and what was interesting, both Genadi and Devon, they weren't complaining at all. They were both engaged, both locked in, and both looked ready to start that thing. And sometimes you do pray that the god of arm wrestling, Travis Pageant, showing me an unbelievably comical message there on the phone. We have a lot of fun.
Artem Taranenko just sent me a message and said, ease up, playa, ease up.
Yep.
I am sorry, no bigger fan than Devon than Artem Taranenko. I know it. I am not the biggest fan of Devon Larratt. However, he is starting to grow on me. Every time that I commit myself to this commentating booth, a little less jealousy is in my heart.
Now look at the position there, Trav. Look at the shoulders again. Both guys are happy and engaged, right?
Different from Genadi too. Going to be a little outside.
Yeah,
move
looked like he was looking at the top roll there, didn't he?
100%.
Which you got to respect that, you know. If you can't find throw the bloody kitchen sink in there, whatever it is, just chuck it in. And shoulders coming forward, fine. Look at it.
I think we're going to see Devon with a little more patience this round. And really, he told him that he is going to make him quit in his home country. We can see right now, Devon Larratt, will he ease up on how quickly he can dispose of the Georgian and really try to put on a show here and set an example. If I'm in Jersey, I'm walking over to Vitaly and saying, I love you, player, but I think there's
Going
a
back
new
for the
guy.
press. He's going back for the press here, Trav. Totally changed his shape there. Then he's got into a hook. We are inside him. Devon now starts to apply the pronator and roll out from there. Engaged it for a moment and straight to the pronator and hangs on the hand of Genadi Kvikvinia. Now he's staying on the ball. The joint between the wrist and the hand is that. That was
Easy. That's the second That's the second time Genadi needs to relax there. Don't let him out of this match. Genadi's showing up unprofessionalism there. I would be more judgmental if I haven't been in the same position.
I would love to see the replay again there, guys. Was that?
That's 2 left-hand jabs to the collarbone area of one Devon Larratt. I can't imagine he's going to let this
Look at this replay. Now, look at the elbow, Devon. We're good there. Still fine. He comes forward. What are we getting called for? Is that off the side?
It must be off the side.
Can we get the other angle on that?
Yeah.
I mean, he was in absolute control there. I'm just saying, what he is doing very well there, Travis. He's riding that line between the wrist and the hand and just not allowing Genadi any lane. Not allowing him to close his wrist.
No movement.
He did come forward. He edged forward and there's the move forward, but God, look, I don't know. We can't see a thing from where that angle was.
Once again, you gotta be careful defending Devon with fouls, okay?
Well, but let's be honest, he was right there. The ref was there.
Sometimes
His face
you
was
reap
there.
what you sow. Your past is your past. This guy has
What's your
absolutely
Instagram?
raped the competition for 20 years when it comes
Daddy,
to
क्यों नहीं कर रहे?
positioning, hand, wrist control, how to triple cap,
मन कर रहा है,
false
एक मिनट
start,
खोल।
king's move, and it
अपनी
has all
अपनी
got
वाली
him to
दिखाओ,
where he is
भाई,
right
करो
now.
ये।
In my opinion, the
Guys, my
definite
Instagram is
number
this.
one contender in the world when it comes to Levon Shaganishvili.
All I can say is, in defense of the foul, is that the referee
Go and
couldn't have
subscribe
been
the channel.
any closer. Look at the
So
position.
it's
Look at where his head is.
3-1
The referee's head is literally half a
Follow
foot
this.
from Devon's elbow. So I don't
I
want to
have
question
also
that decision
pinned the
because
comment.
I can't
जाके,
see, and
pin
he
देखो.
very clearly
Pin
can't.
करा मैंने.
I can't imagine
जाओ Instagram
why
पे.
he would call it. Look at his face. He's right on top of the scenario. He's watching Devon's elbow. He moves closer and then gives the foul. He must have seen something. If you're Devon, obviously Devon going to the bank there, really contesting it, and I kind of wonder why, because he could not be more dominant. I mean, I would be relaxed at this point.
Devon may be kind of setting himself up for a future match and just letting him know, listen, I know that I've fouled before, but if I'm here in this condition, just know that there's no need for me to foul. I'm in complete control.
Utter and complete control of that match.
तो 3-4 बार लिख दे स्पैम कर दे
And you can see the strap going to be applied now.
जिम विद ऋतिक बड़ा बड़ा
And Devon remaining really calm.
W ऋतिक जिम
There's a
W
lot of
ऋतिक
questions about whether
Alright,
we see endurance become a major factor here. Absolutely no evidence whatsoever that it's gonna. And certainly, we talk about it so many times, Travis. I think there's endurance and there's endurance. If you're sprinting, you've got one level of endurance. If you're near your red line of
guys,
performance, you've got one level of endurance.
Devon Larratt 3 and Genadi 1
that Devon Larratt is anywhere near the red line. I think he's well within himself.
We will know exactly how his cardio is feeling by how he accepts this win.
No, it's 3-1,
Does he
not 4-1.
immediately control and dominate and win, or is he so
Did you
unbelievably
close
comfortable
Instagram?
right now that he really wants to show the Georgian what he's capable of?
Listen to this crowd now.
Here we go. If Genadi could somehow get a win,
Can you imagine?
वो कह रहे हैं इंस्टा की बंद कर रखी है क्या
क्या बंद कर रखी है?
इंस्टा का आ नहीं रहा शायद इनका
नहीं आ रहा है, ऐसा कोई बंद नहीं कर
I
रहा।
see a bad dude right
इसको
here.
ना दिख रहा बहुत सारे बोल रहे हैं काइंड
Went
ओपन
up to 300 pounds just to show you that it's possible. And now the work starts to become. Listen, if you're on that list of guys, and I am on that list of guys that have beaten Devon Larratt, and he has told me he will not rest until everybody goes down. Levon, you are on notice.
Here we go. Down from the ring. Whoa, no. As he dropped the goal, we're underway.
And there's the patience of
It's
हाँ,
same
बहुत
approach
कुछ
now.
भी
Look
करवा
at the
दिया।
elbow of Devon Larratt. To the far side of the puck, there's a big bubble there, not called, and that's not going to be. The rules state that the bubbles will not be called. Yeah. And that got reaction straight away from genadi kvikvinia. And you can see that Devon
इस बार
just
नहीं खोल रहा Devon का
get him
हाथ।
up there, starts to transition around, comes to the centre of the table, and Genadi engages the crowd on its feet and going crazy. But Devon Larratt hanging on the hand of genadi kvikvinia and now starts to coil around, goes forward with the shoulder, seats himself, climbs and drives. Absolutely dominant. He takes a knee, he takes a win. It's done. Devon Larratt with the win here. 7 rounds, not a problem. Look at that on the replay. We see the story of the match. And Travis Bajan, as you said at the start of this thing, this is a different version of the Soldier Boy Superman from the frozen north. Devon Larratt
Hello, what's up guys?
decimates genadi kvikvinia. here in Tbilisi.
My goodness, what a man, ladies and gentlemen. Todd Hutchings and Devon Larratt proving that North America still in outstanding athletes reside in that
like
territory.
if you want to
but
watch
none bigger,
next match,
no brand bigger,
go and
there
hit
is
the
no human
like follow
being
this
that
page.
epitomizes the sport of arm wrestling, that dedicates their life to winning at all costs. And there you see Genadi Kvikvinia giving the jacket to Devon Larratt
hit the
that he
subscribe
walked out
button.
in. What a
Like
man,
if we
what
hit
a man.
2.5k
No limits.
subscribers
Devon
today,
Larratt on the
then I will show you
stage
the next
and
round. इसकी comment खोल के पढ़
absolutely
देते हैं.
dominating. Listen, I have been
भाई आप comment
critical
करो
in
मस्त
the
मस्त.
past. There is no
Just subscribe the
doubt
channel.
this is a scary 300-pound, absolute, technically sound athlete. Ladies and gentlemen,
देख सामने देख genadi
make some noise
Let's
for
go.
Devon Larratt. What a beast.
Subscribe the channel.
Sportsmanship now, the two guys a lot better than a couple jabs that were thrown earlier. We'll go to Neil Pickup and we'll see what has to be said here. I'm thinking in Terzi, you gotta address the situation. The man is right there and he is ready.
इनको थोड़ा वेट करवा देते हैं जरा. इनको थोड़ा वेट करवा देते हैं.
3000 आ गई थी. अगर उसी पे अड़े रहते ना, स्ट्राइक का नड़ रहे तो 3000 पड़ी रहती. और अगर ये भी सीन नहीं होता ना तो भैंस की मेरा मोनेटाइज हो जाता. अभी बहुत वॉचिंग आ जाती इसकी.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here
बंद कर दी.
with one of the best Georgian arm wrestlers ever
इनको
to
नहीं
do
था ना.
it.
क्यों?
अभी इसका कर रहा
Everybody
है. इसमें बोल रहा
please
है 2 मिनट
stand
का
up
ब्रेक
on
कर
your
देता
feet
हूँ.
and give a round of applause to Genadi Kvikvinia.
रुकना तरीका देखो.
नहीं इसको कुछ और दिखाइए. अच्छा इसको दिखा रहा है क्या? हाँ कुछ ऐसा कर दे. थोड़ा सा दिखाइए आधी स्क्रीन क्योंकि मैं लिख देता हूँ.
Alex, I want to just get some feedback from Genadi. He has had a very long and incredibly decorated career in the sport of arm wrestling. But never before has he been able to stand on a stage and look out and see a sea of fans like we have here in his home nation of Georgia. And I wanted to know whether he was aware of how united everyone in this arena was behind one of their truest champions.
მოგესალმებით ქართველებო. ყველას დიდი მადლობა აქ მოგზაურობისთვის. დღეს რა ჩანაფიქრი მქონდა ვერ გავაკეთე, მაგრამ არა უშავს, ყველაფერი წინ არის. მე რა შემეძლო აქ დავხარჯე. მაგრამ ეთყობა ჯერ კიდე არ ვარ. მზად დრო მჭირდება ტრამვის შემდეგ. ფიქრობდი რომ ყველაფერი გადავლახე, მაგრამ ეხა ჩემ შეცდომებს კიდე ერთხელ მივხვდი.
इस पे मैं कर लूँ इंस्टा पे बात करूँ.
ის იმედი თან მქონდა დღემდე. დღეს იმედი მომეცა და მე თქვენ პირობას გაძლევთ. არ წავალ სპორტი და მანამ სანამ ჩემს სიტყვას არ ვთქვი.